Yeah, well, I'm here. I finally got me a new apartment, but it looks like things are already going sour. Only been here for like a little over a month, and I'm already being harassed by people here because I don't know why. Well, I think it's a government setup because I'm in housing authority project, and so um I just got threatened by the managers here that if I don't get along with my neighbor, well, we're up for eviction. And I don't understand what the heck happened here. Because, like, I didn't do anything to this person. I'm minding my own business, and yet this person's intruding on my space and uh, doing everything she can to make my life miserable. Well, to start off, she uh I used to make my living scrapping and garbage dumpster diving, as you say, or whatever. And so and great great skill to have. See, this is my oh, oh, see, I already got my place all furnished and everything, just about. Needs to be a little bit cleaned up. Because all of a sudden, but yeah, I got all my stuff really cheap. I go to garage sales, got this really nice vintage desk here, and yeah, it's full of crap. But yeah, I do garage selling and stuff like that, and wherever I can make some money or find things. But yeah, I got all this stuff all really cheap, already, and um, and so it's a great skill to know where you can find stuff. But and so I picked this rug up out of the garbage. Um, I can't get too far over. Okay, you can see that rug right there. Well, I checked it out, looked all nice and everything, and just to make sure, I made sure that looked everything, no stains, all smelled good and everything. Came from one of these tenants that just left or something, I guess. But because I know what I'm doing, I looked on her, no, it was all good. And and just for take because where I'm at, I'm in Arkansas, so and then plus there are, bug problems, just to make sure I left it out in the sun and everything and let it cook there and would kill anything that was on it. But I didn't have any, wasn't worried about it. It looked all nice and everything to me. And so like later on that day, after I dragged it in, she comes over and starts yelling at me about how this person, how well, she asked me where if I got a rug out the corner, and then starts yelling at me about how nasty this person was, that I guess evidently she knew and everything all this time, because she goes to her house and checks her out, I guess, or whatever, because she's a nasty person or and all that. So I'm sure she goes there a lot, knows what's going on. But I didn't see any evidence of nastiness on the rug, and yelling at me about there's gonna be bugs and all that kind of stuff on there. We're just going on and on and on. Like she knows everything, and it's none of her business, and she's just getting in my business. And then and then just, this Friday, I was cleaning up some trash. The place that I moved in, there was a fire in one of the buildings, and there was a little bit of trash, and I said something. I said something about it a few days after. I asked if I can clean it up. It was, and but and she said no because of snakes. And it's been a while, but it wasn't, to me, it's no big deal. So I started cleaning it up, and I had it all cleaned up and things like that. Well, not all cleaned up. I got, the top surface of the trash, and then there was the leaves and things like that underneath that. So after and then and I was and I've been working on it for like almost 2.5 weeks, I guess, because you got to wait for the garbage man to come. And um oh, well, I didn't do anything up for the month. I didn't do anything. Well, I started cleaning up stuff too. Within 2.5 weeks, I was working on it, and I was started dragging because they weren't going to clean it up, evidently. And it wasn't no big deal to me. And so after I got like the top layer surface off, um, um, I also cleaned up the front porch of the place because it had some rugs. They were sitting there and they were rotten and all that. So I was gonna haul that stuff out of the trash too. But um, my neighbor, she's been doing a little bit of fishing and all that. But I guess this particular day though, after I got all the top surface of the trash cleaned off and everything, she decides that she wants to go there and get worms. So she drags this big old rug and she plops it all out. Um, it's not a rug; it's a piece of rubber, flooring for carpet. But I guess a rug. And she wants to plop it out, so that the worms will get up underneath it. Makes it easier because it's dark and all that. I wasn't sure but I heard at first. But like I was cleaning up, and I'm cleaning up the area because, well, okay. Oh, well, let's see if I can get this. Oh, well, I can't get cords. I got my, but there's a tree right there, as you can see out there out my door, and like it's like really hot here and everything, and it's like a great place to sit out, on hot days underneath that tree. And so that was one of the reasons why I was cleaning it up. And I also said something to the management after about on Memorial Day. They had a dinner here on Memorial Day. And at the end of the dinner, I went over and there was I did this patch on the wall. I said something about a patch. So I went and go ahead and fixed that patch there um, on the wall there. Um, Uh, and on that, and when I, asked about that to get that fixed, I said something about the trash on the corner there, and they said they were going to come and pick it up. And so, but they haven't come, and I decided that I'll clean it up, and um, and that's when all happened. So she drags this rug, plops it down, and like, now I ain't looking at that. That's why I'm cleaning it up. So I drags it off into the bushes. There's two wrong. One was a long, like little foot and a half wide one, and about 7 feet long. Um, yeah, that she's spreading out, and I just walked. I didn't say nothing to her after she was leaving. She started leaving, so I walked on over there and I dragged him off and went back in my apartment here. And then she comes over and starts yelling about how she gonna do all this and all and everything, and gonna it's her right to do it right there and everything because that's the spot and all that. But and I said I don't think I have to look at the trash. And she had her friend with her, so her friend goes over to the office and says says something about whatever's happened or whatever. Um, I didn't find out until a little bit after. Even the management wasn't even being honest with me about everything. And um, but evidently, because I dragged that off, I'm saying that she can't get worms or whatever. No, I'm not saying that she couldn't get worms. I'm saying she can't put that trash there that I'm trying to clean up, that I would like to sit there and enjoy my life like she wants to enjoy her life by getting some worms in that spot there, because that spot there is the best spot to get worms, is because it's right next to over there, And then since I've been here, I've been sitting out on my front porch, and 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 not once did she go over there and get any worms. After I started to know she was fishing, she took off a few times while I was sitting out there, and I was sitting out there for a long time, a lot of times. In the beginning, because I didn't have any furniture really except this chair, and I like I like sitting outside, and but um, yeah, I just don't understand what the heck's going on, with these people. Everybody's got to get in there, and then she's one of these church people that evidently doesn't know one of the commandments about coveting your neighbor or whatever. So, yeah, evidently, these religious people, they just like to pick and choose what they feel accommodates their happiness. But yeah, it's becoming a really retarded society and everything. Um, because the management thinks that I'm supposed to do something on fixing this problem with my neighbor, where we're not getting into arguments. So I guess I'm supposed to hide in my apartment all day and not be able to enjoy myself because my neighbor wants to, decide to do something. She might have, oh, I left out one part. She they flapped out that she was there. She got worms for 3 years or whatever. Well, yeah, maybe she got some worms, maybe 3 years back or whatever. But I can I can put pictures on here showing that there ain't been no worm activity there in the first place. All the trash that I pulled off, it wasn't no rugs or anything like that, like she wants to use, that wasn't there in the first place. She's saying she's taking something. She's taking something that I was working on and trying to make and trying to do it, and it's not her property at that either. And where it was at, there's nobody living there, so it ain't nobody's property either, and it's not management's property because the tenant that was there is the one that left it. So all it is somebody else's trash that nobody's taking because the building's all burned up and nobody's living there. And that's what's even more stupider about this situation or whatever. That she's just gonna hop in and take over what I'm doing and everything because she's a proud black woman. That's what it is. Yeah, because we's a proud when we're all proud now. I guess that's where the proudness goes. But I'll be back. I gotta go go do something here because I got all the time in the world. Oh yeah, look at this cool, really cool stool I got. Really old stool from like early 1920s. It's got the glass ball feet and everything. Yeah, I paid $10 for it. I had to fix the seat, but cause my little wall thing here, my wall thing here, Japanese wall thing, it got knocked over and broke the seat. But yeah, but also this it's not but it's everything else though, you know, and it's not and it's not in also you see I've been watching this for stuff going on and they're just everybody wants to lie about everything. I was the first one that started the talking about the weather back in oh I think 2000, well in the 2000s when um there was it was the temperatures between day and night like 45 years ago there was a 3 to 5 difference between degrees between day and night, and now it's changed. The temperatures fluctuate from like 20, 30. Every one, maybe once in a while you might on a day you might get like maybe a 5, 10, 6, 7 degree difference from day to night. But yeah, I started seeing the shift in the temperatures from day to night, and now like now it's like big time swing. There's like 30, 40 degrees that it could change from day to night really fast. And I knew that would screw up the ecosystem, because we're a temperature based planet, because, everything, because of the weather changing, the temperature is changing from winter to summer, which causes everything, some things to go hibernate and causes us to go inside and make fires more and to stay warm. But yeah, and now they're still even, and now these idiots, they're still denying it. And yeah, it's all Satan controlled. God's real, and that's why they're doing it. They just want to send us all to hell. They make out like they're so wonderful. It's like that Johnny Depp Alice in Wonderland, Definitely down the rabbit hole. Yeah, it's funnier than crap. Yeah, and like they think they're gonna be saved. They're only going to hell because the Bible says he's only saving, 144,000 when he saves the earth. And then they lie about the John 3:16. He didn't die for our sins. He died for the world. And you know why he died for the world? Because he wanted to save the earth. And you know what he wanted? He wanted you to murder him for stupid for their stupid reason. Even you killed. Even you lie about that. That's how stupid you people are. The ones that believe in the BS crap. Yeah, but yeah, to the 144 that know what the truth of the Bible says. Yeah, he's here and saving the earth, and I don't think it's going to be too much longer the way things are going. The disasters are getting worse and worse, just like he says he is going to do. And they're still playing stupid about it. People are suffering, bunch more. It's getting hot again today. It just continues and continues. Yeah, you're a pretty retarded society, and then you're all still not doing nothing about it, pretty much. And then I don't know how you figure that making toys and all that. I mean, why don't you just go back to growing your own damn food and all that? I think maybe it's better that people just have their own farms and everything, like he did 100 years ago. I mean, this experiment is a failure. You're all a failure. You're stupid people if you continue this. But I mean, um, I did my best to uh, destroy, not destroy. That's why I made my living garbage picking. And then they make you out to be stupid and all that because you do that because this all started with my government parents and all that were narcissist Republican MAGAs now. Yeah, they're that's how stupid they are. They're still, and they're telling me, and they make you out to be stupid. They thought they were. That's why I educated myself, because of my retarded ass parents. They think they're so smart because of their knowledge, taking advantage of children that are ignorant to what's going on because we're new. This is what they do. Yeah. So like, my real mother sold me out over my fake father because I guess, like that must have had a good dick or something. That's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, 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 it's all a big scam. It's a corrupt thing. I don't need no. I prove that I could live off of this world if people would leave me alone. I'd have had been fine, but no, they just harass you because they don't like what you do. They're all stupid. They don't care about nothing. They just wanted to control you. These people are just retards. Then they make themselves out like they're smart because they learned what somebody else invented. They ain't even smart enough to invent anything themselves. That's all. So they make out their toys and their crap and all that and make you out to be stupid because they're controlled, because they got the money and all that kind of stuff. I think every person that's born in this country ought to be given $1 million and then taught and then run your shit about it. How about that? And see if we can all go live on make our own life with some money. They just use their fake money, and then they tell you this bullshit that, oh yeah, how can you make somebody out to be smart that he uses something that's made up bullshit so that they can control everything. That's all you're doing. You're just controlling everything and destroying everything so that you can control everything, and then making it so that we may rely on your fake shit, and so you can make your toys and destroy everything so you can make your toys. Uh, you know, I'm so sad that life is boring for these people. Evidently, yeah, they all got a party. They're just worried about their party and all that, you know, and living their life. But people didn't have to rely on your stupid shit all the time. That's why. You're Satan. That's all you want to do is tell us what to do and control us because you're Satan. You know, your garbage don't mean nothing. You can make out your shit and be whatever you want, but people live without your shit for a long time, and we'll live without your shit after you're gone. But yeah, you're all a bunch of losers. I gotta go take a crap real bad. I'll be back. Oh man, it's a good one.
said enough. I guess I said enough. I'm tired of this crap. Shit's